Hello guys, my name is Jörg Steegmüller and I will introduce you to my little company, to my collection. We are doing animatronics for over 20 years now, since the 90s. This is what's on the bench at the moment. And here's a little shop. We are doing models, we are doing puppets, we are doing vehicles. And at the moment we are also doing animatronic pirates and parrots. It's in German, so we are located in German, don't wonder.
Ja, schaut alle mal her! Wir haben einen Schatz gefunden! Sieh!
Halt den Schnabel, Pico, sonst wird das noch der ganze Eiffelpark. Ah, na toll, da sind ja schon Leute. Kommt nur her, ihr könnt mein Blei haben, aber nicht mein Gold.
Okay. Comes water out of the pistol, which of course is not attached now to it. These are my sculpts. These are the original. These are the casts. Also face casts that got their facial appliances. And some hands doing also walking acts. Here's some more. We're also doing very big statues and portraits of maybe Robbie Williams. This is the small one. We did him in 4 meters, and the Warlock from Doro Pesch, who is a German singer. We did that 14 meter. Some more creatures. Stop motion figures I made for several productions. Little stuff. Also here are some German famous book characters and portraits made from bronze, which I also do. Now we are going into the little museum, which is in the works at the moment. Oh, somebody is sleeping here. He's invisible, so you can't see him, but maybe you can recognize him a little bit. It's a German character called Pumuckl, the goblin, or hobgoblin. We call him Kobold. He's a kobold. So I'm doing very many things for amusement parks, like Europa Park, which is located in Germany. My friend Nick Maley and me, we made a new Yoda puppet. You'll see it very soon. Here's a under construction museum area. Switch on some lights now for you. So we're doing here a little animated show. Story I invented with animatronics. Story of the little kids who are living with Uncle Toby, who lives together with many animals. And the children are searching for their parents because they had been away for too long. They went into the woods asking the animals. Nobody has seen the parents. So they ask the frog as well. It's also, everything is on turntables, or light will do the rest, sound, story is already recorded. There's a friendly raven who will tell them The parents are back in London, story place in London, which is here, located here. Still under construction, but the Father Christmas is already here, and these are the figures for the last scene. They will all be reunited, and yeah, happy end at the end. Is everything is fine. These are animatronic creature effect puppets, props for a movie with a goblin. It's worn by a little actor. You can see it has also facial movement effects, like this one. It's not easy to hold the camera on one side and to operate this on the other side, but I'll show you. It's the old style, like ET was operated, without any electronics involved. The eyes are lighting up as well. So this was all a mask, and when the actor moves his mouth, of course, this mouth moves as well. Some more props, some more creatures. Here we are going into the favorite area, which is full of my finger exercises, as well as originals and replicas, also made from others, from my favorite movies and shows. This is the original costume of Captain Hook, worn by Dustin Hoffman in the movie Hook. I also own Julia Roberts' costume. Here are some hooks, screen used. This one is forged by Tony Swatton. It has the removable front piece. This one was the original one, which was made from rubber in the scene where he cuts into Robin Williams' arm. Holy Grail. Muppet replicas. This one is an original from a German show, which is called Hello Spencer. Yeah, I think you all know these. This is the original Gargamel costume from the second Smurf movie. This is an original screencast piece from The Labyrinth, from Dark Crystal, which was worn by a Skeksis, had this on the back. And this is from The Labyrinth with David Bowie, a troll rider. Original Robocop hand from the first Robocop movie. This is from the Sentinel Man, worn by Robin Williams. Also a very nice piece. Jaws. Teeth is a replica. Here's the Yoda area. Now we're coming to Star Wars. Old puppet made in 2002. Everything can move. Of course, you can put your hand inside, and okay, this was very famous. Also an inspiration for Phil, who did Yoda's many years later, 4 years, many versions, and I'm very happy to know him, and he was very friendly and said I was his inspiration after he saw mine. He wasn't afraid to do this by himself anymore. So here are also some projects I made with Nick Maley and Phil. This is the clay piece. No, there's Darth Vader.
Der letzte der Jedi-Ritter ist unschädlich gemacht.
No, he was never friendly. Which he isn't at the moment. So this is an animatronic Darth Vader. You can... He's radar controlled. If you come closer to him, then he speaks to you and moves. It's maybe one of the oldest fan-made Darth Vaders.
erreichen. Die
made
dunkle
from
Seite der
casts from the
Macht
original,
wird
which I made
euch
myself in the
und eure
90s.
Rebellion vernichten.
I had several projects with Darth Vader.
Merkst du nicht, dass ich dich kontrolliere?
I did this mask and started in the 90s, ended in 2000s. I think this took me over 9 years to find all the pieces that were attached to the reveal mask. And this is how everything started with myself. I was doing a movie, Star Wars fan movie in the 90s from 1991 till 1996. I made 300 figures for it myself, stop motion figures. This was long before you had Sideshow and all the other companies. So yeah, these are 12 inches big, and I made, you see on the back a little more, I made props, 36 stages, 300 figures. This movie was called Spielball der Mächte, made it in German, which will be, I think, a power play of forces, something like that. This is a gold-plated, with real gold, C-3PO. Everything is movable. Of course it has to be, because, yeah, for stop motion it needs to be. Even the fingers. Chest. And of course you can turn the head as well, and the eyes light up. And yeah, they were all made between 1987 and 1998. Some biker scouts. I try to make it like the same, from the same materials as the original cast worn. So where plastic is plastic, where fiberglass is fiberglass, where cloth is, there's cloth, and where you can see through, of course a head is behind it, and yeah, tinted plexiglass is the visor. So some creatures I've created also in it. So it's our own story, a story that plays after Star Wars: A New Hope and before The Empire Strikes Back. And yeah, also included the reason why Darth Vader says on Bespin, "You've learned much, young one." So of course they must have met themselves before. This is what I thought. And in this movie they will meet the first time. This was long before the expanded universe, the comic books, the novels, whatever. So this was when there was really nothing, and yeah, I made it because there was nothing, and because nobody did it. As with my Darth Vader, with my Stormtroopers, I was very lucky in the 90s to get an original Stormtrooper costume to cast. So I made 15 Stormtrooper costumes for my friends and myself. Some of them are here. You all know many people did it later as well, like R&S, very famous, very great. So this is, I think, one of the best results you can get. Here are also originals involved, like this Rebel Soldier and the Rebel Soldier jacket, and this Rogue One screen used Rebel piece.
Sprich mich als Lord Vader an.
So this.
Ich fühle, dass sich unter euch einige befinden, die bereits den ersten Schritt auf die dunkle Seite der Macht getan haben.
Darth Vader speaks German. The original German dubbing voice from Darth Vader. Heinz Pedro is his name, and he recorded sentences for myself, for my movie and for this figure. And yeah, some sentences are from the board game, or little bit from the movies as well.
Mein Meister antworten. Du wirst mir immer gehorchen. Du, ich kann dich
Also
nicht
love
hören.
this
Wiederhole, lauter.
this piece.
So ist es besser. Nenn mich Lord Vader.
So this is the Sebastian Shaw head I sculpted in the early 2000 years. So this is a silicone head. I also own the original facial appliance, the scars, and the blaster head from Sebastian Shaw, which he also wore. So the scars are not attached to it, but they will be. Which he wore in Return of the Jedi. Comes here very soon. It's in my box at the moment because of the latex, foam latex problem that will rot if you put it out. So it's not completely ready, but you see what's here. I also love this Han Solo. So here are some blasters as well. Some of them are from movie productions, from the Return of the Jedi, like this one. Stormtrooper I made myself in the 90s.
Die Position des Stützpunktes der Rebellen ist uns bekannt. Dieser Tag wird lange in Erinnerung bleiben. Wir werden diesen Stützpunkt vernichten. Damit wäre dieser Auftrag ausgeführt.
Sculpting projects I made with JRX. I think almost 10 years ago. And I was one of the very first fans as well who made a Chewbacca. Also here you see some screen used Chewbacca pieces. My Chewbacca is also the Snarl. This is a very old one, 16 years. Is it? I think I made it 2004. So you see the Snarl when he opens his mouth. Very old, but still working. No, that was Yoda's voice. Okay. So far from it at the moment, and as you can see, I'm working on a New Hope Vader as well, who is also an animatronic version. So at the end, I show you this one as well. Then you have seen a little bit of what I'm doing, what I'm working on, and let's connect this. So it is connected, and he'll soon be finished as well.
Ihr hättet nicht kommen sollen. Der letzte der Jedi-Ritter ist unschädlich gemacht.
So for the A New Hope lovers.
Wer fordert mich heraus? Sprich!
I made the TM helmet, casted from the original Darth Vader helmet.
Eure Basis bald mit seinen Superlasern erreichen. Die dunkle Seite der Macht wird euch und eure Rebellion vernichten.
And this is my Darth Vader from 1995. Okay. I hope you enjoyed my little ride through my company, and yeah, there's also another room. I think we keep this for the next time. It's also animatronic figure in here.
Verbot des Jährlichen, was wir zu leisten imstande sein werden.
So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you the next time. Bye, have a good day.